Alright, hey guys, Captain237 here. Today we're back with another live stream. We're going to be doing our weekly challenges. And actually, before we do our weekly challenges, today I want to do something a bit different. A viewer reached out to me and was basically asking me of like, hey, you drive, I think you're a driver. And so what if you taught us, the viewers, how to drive a car? Well, there's going to be several factors when it comes to if I were to show you guys how to drive a car. It's obviously going to be very different on, well, not very different. I mean, depends if it's like the most realistic simulation, but there's still some distinct differences from a simulator to real life driving. But I'm going to try my best in terms of trying to apply simulations to the real world. I'm not a licensed, registered, or any of that official driving instructor, so I would rather consider this more for like entertainment purposes. But of course, obviously, going to try my best to teach you guys how to drive a car in the form of GT7, because what's the most realistic simulation like GT7 isn't put it in good use. Now, if I'm going to teach you guys how to drive, a car is a car. It has four wheels, it can drive, wheels move, take you places, you go anywhere wherever you want, alright? Now, I want to buy a car specifically in tie to the car that I probably want in the future. I don't see it here, unfortunately. I don't think they have Honda Pilots. I don't know if they used to or they got rid of it or whatever. Okay, it's fine. I think I'm going to stick with that Supra. That actually, no, there is probably another brand I probably would want. Whether you're driving a truck, a semi, or a compact, or even a racing car, a sports car, or a supercar, whatever car it may be, you are always going to have the very important details, and then whatever anything else is probably aerodynamic purposes. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with my Supra RZ20, and I'll just teach you guys how to go from there. Now, I preferably like to drive a manual. I have a D-pad type of manual. I don't have a stick shift. Although some cars, if you drive a manual, you either have the stick shift or you have the, what's it called? The little hand thingy, the little lever that goes on the side of your seat. That also is a way to like change gears. Some people like that. Some people like stick shifts. I'm used to, you know, D-pad method, so I like to do that. So yeah. Now I'm guessing a perfect environment to try to put try to teach you guys how to drive would definitely be the expressway. It's the most city area I can think of, unless there's another place that probably looks like it. Not really. If I was playing GT5, I would probably do London. It's not really anywhere else that's like city like. Not really. Or what's that one track in GT4? It's that special, it's that Route X, something like that. Special Clement. Whatever it's called in GT4. There's a one track, city track that I like in that game. Anyway, besides the point. So yeah, you have those as your basics. Yeah, we'll just go to Tokyo Expressway. We're gonna go to... what do I want to do? What's a good one? Maybe I'll do the... maybe I'll do these clockwise. Yeah, we'll do east clockwise. Oh, I shouldn't do custom race. I'm not teaching you guys how to race. So yeah, we'll just do east clockwise. We'll do Sunset, why not? I don't want rain though. Well, okay, I guess we could do rain, but not until like much later. So I'm sticking with that. How do I change weather? Because I don't want that rain. I guess I can't. Unless I was doing custom racing, yes, but I can't. Okay, that should be fun. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, we're out of there for now. Go back here. Let's do Dawn. Dawn looks really nice to go driving in. Oh, that Dawn. What else was I gonna do? Yeah, I don't think I have any other like presets before we drive, so I guess we'll just get into it. Now, I am gonna try to show you guys as much as possible in terms of like my pedaling and such. So when you start to drive, obviously you want it in drive mode, and the way to do that is that you press on the brakes. You can kind of see the movement of my feet. I wonder if I can go any further under. Nope, because then my neck would snap and it would look funny. Yes, it would. Okay, well, you see my left foot right there? They'll teach you in driving school that you want to do it with just one foot, but for the sake of racing, they'll teach you to do it with 2 feet. Then you gotta get used to that. There's obviously some disagreements from everyone's side in terms of what to distinguish the difference between racing and actual driving, or even people in actual driving, they argue themselves upon this, but the technicality rules that they want you to do with 1 foot instead of using 2. But yeah, when you press on that brakes, you want to just press on that fully, and then that's when you gotta switch into drive mode. Unless you're on a manual, then and you got that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You just shift up to 1. In stick shift models, you'll have like a 3rd pedal, which is a clutch. And what you want to do is, if let's say you're changing gears, so I'm just gonna go, and you try to shift to the gear 2. When you reach a certain point, say like maybe some cars will let you shift before you get to 6th or 7th gear. It just really depends on every car. You want to reach that point, and then press on a clutch pedal. This car doesn't have one. I probably should have put you guys on an old car. Oh, actually, I think I know what car would work. You know what? Let me swap cars right now. Change car. Let's go initial D mode. I'm gonna put y'all on that. Where are you? Where are you? Nope, it's further down. I feel like it's further down. 11, Trano. I have another Trano that's fully upgraded. So I'm guessing they got thrown up all the way up here. No, not all the way up. Oh, no, there you are. Alright, I'm going to put you on. Because you're an old car. You should have that. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So, let me fix my thing really quick. Alright, so when you click on that, he's not going to do it. He doesn't do it, does he? Does he do it? Alright, I guess I didn't put the animation for that. But what you're basically going to do is that anytime you want to switch gears, you want to press on that clutch and then switch gears. I don't know. I'm not too much of an expert when it comes to shifting gears with the clutch and that, so I'm not the best person to go to. I assume that's what you do. But I think we'll just stick to this car for the sake of it. I'm not going to do all that changing again. But when you're if you're driving a manual, alright, so you want to tap lightly. Notice how I'm tapping very lightly and accelerator, because if you just straight up floor it, your chances are, depending where you are, you're gonna hit something, and then you're gonna burn your transmissions because it's constantly on that there's too many RPM, which basically determines how much can your transmission roll before you guys change gears, or otherwise it dies. So just gonna turn your wheel lightly. You want to go within the speed limit. I'm guessing that tells you in kilometers. Yeah, that's kilometers. It's not going to tell me in miles. But for all you kilometer people out there, follow the speed limit. You just drive, be gentle about it. So here's a little bit of an exercise working with the transmissions. If you're changing gear, when you get to, let's say, 9th gear, it's about standard. So when you start shifting gear, switch down to 2. If you're going to 3, it's up, right, up. To shift into 4, you're going to go down, up, right, up again for 5. Bam. And 6, you're going to go down. Some cars will have up to 7th or 8th transmission. If it's a 7, you just got to shove it all the way up to the right. Or, oh, this only has 5th gear. That's fine. It'll either like just have you shove up right again, or just straight up right. And if it's 8th gear, up right and then down. Now let's say you need to like slow down really quickly. You want to make sure you're doing that. You don't want to switch gears when you're revving it too low either, because that can mess up your transmission. You want to like downshift when you're coming at a decent roll, so that when you're switching transmissions, you're giving the chance for all the other gears to kind of wind down as well. You don't want to wind it when it's like still too high or too low. So because if I do that right now, let's go. Oh, all right, don't want to do that. Let's say we're coming up to 4th gear and I downshift too fast. I'm just going. Yeah, notice how it messes up the transmission if you're not slow enough. You also don't want to do this either, because when your car won't accelerate fast, it's going to take forever. Not that it damages, but I wouldn't recommend doing that either. Just letting your car slowly build up to it. Let's say you downshift when you're going too slow. Won't do that either. I think of it like the like the 2 rule, where you upshift at the very second to last, and then you downshift second from the upshift point. So in my case, I have 9 upshift again 9, upshift again 9, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9, 9, 7, 7, 7. I know that was pretty bad. It varies by car, but that's a general like standard rule of how you want to play around when you're driving on a manual. Unless you're an automatic, you don't got to worry about that. A car does all that work for you. But people prefer a manual transmission because it makes driving fun. You have to pay more attention to it, and you get to play around the speed as much as you want. That way driving's not boring, and you're just speeding. It's really all you're doing. Oh, and there's also like really good benefits to it too. Like it saves your fuel. If you take really good care of your transmission, longer life expectancy. Your engine also doesn't have to do too much work on itself. Yeah, that's essentially it. So yeah, just make sure when you're accelerating. It won't say on this car. You have a parking brake. I guess I can teach you guys about parking now. You have what it's called a parking brake, which essentially like stalls your car. And the difference between, well, let me pull over really quick. The difference between parking brake and regular braking, or I guess just regular park. trying to remember what it was. My bad, my brain's my brain's kind of like fried. I've been kind of out all day. Oh yeah. So well, the difference between parking brake and then normal braking is that with normal braking, it's an E feature, electronic feature that sends down your brakes that's meant to just slow down your car directly into the tires. What parking brake does is that it locks your car in place so that it doesn't, roll if it comes down to like a hill or something. I don't think there's a hill. I can probably play around in here. We can probably just go back and see. Oh yeah, if you want to go in reverse, yeah, like that. Most of the time, if you're on D-pad, you just click on that left button when you're in one, or in some cases, see, you could just shift. Wait, that's one. If you go in reverse, it's down, right, down. When you get into one, or otherwise, you just go down, like all the way down. So we're just gonna back up, see if we can find a good example too. Nope. I'm fine. I don't need to be sent back. Here we go. There's probably a good example here. Alright, so... No, don't do that. Alright, so let's say... I break my car. You know what? Fine. If it decides to turn me back, it's fine. Oops. Actually, what I can probably do is just... I don't have the power to do it. Urgh. I'm not trying to hit the car. I'm not trying to hit the wall. Oh wait, no. Actually, this is a good example. So, parking brake. It's, for example, I let my car go, and look, it's starting to roll on its own. It's gonna hit that wall there. You can only do so much if you just press on the brakes. Otherwise, if you put that parking brake in like I showed you, you'll normally get a button on, or it'll show on your MFD that your parking brake's on. You can finally let go of the brakes, and it'll make sure your car is fully still. Notice how it's not moving as much anymore. And if I look behind me, I'm not hitting the wall. But if I let it go, I'm going to hit the wall. Turn it back on. Oh no, that didn't work. It's probably just a scratch, a bump or something. It's fine. I'm gonna fix it in the auto shop. I wonder if any of those fellas up there are just watching or not. Anyways, here's another example. Alright, so I'm going to park my car in some uphill or downhill. I put on the brakes. Now you could just put it on park either, that works too, but for extra security, that's where the parking brake comes in. Parking brake is also a good last resort measure if, let's say, your actual brakes fail. So you have to be gentle on how much parking brake you're using if you're trying to slow the car down. So you're not just spinning all of a sudden. Because a parking brake, while it does do a good job on like make sure your car is like fully stopped, it doesn't do a good job when you're trying to apply it while your car is moving. Oh look, okay, so our car is moving on its own. It's going, what, 30 kilometers an hour. Put the parking brake on, and it's going, nope, alright. Make sure the car is fully on the brakes. Establish that. Let go of the brakes. And now we're not rolling down our own. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Or, Parking. Ah, yes, parking. So, I remember seeing some cones over there, so I can probably try to head down there and look at some cones. Ah, yes, here's a good example. We got cones here. Okay, so... Oh, not wide enough for parallel parking. Okay. We're gonna say... Oops. Do I have parking brake on? No, there we go. We're gonna say... This is one car behind us. Oh, no, don't hit the cone. And then... This is another car. Not that one. No, don't do that. Wish I could just free drive. Alright, well. Alright. Alright, yeah, I think it should be okay. That one is one car, and then 2 cones ahead of that, this is about the distance of another car. Now, let's say you're trying to park. Don't. I wonder if the one over there is probably a bit easier to try to demonstrate this example. Don't hit the cone. Oh, okay. It doesn't like it that I'm on those ones for some reason. Okay, how big is my car? About that. Perfect. I think I should be able to do it, right? Yeah. And to give us a little bit more space, we'll just say behind, like the back of that one, and then the back of that one. Okay, so let's say you want to park your car. Well, if you're trying to park on a street, you can simply just, roll in there, pull your car, park, easy. Or let's say you're coming into a parking lot, you could just, oh yay, we're just gonna put our car in there, make sure within the lines, bam, right? There's a thing called parallel parking, and it is something a lot of people struggle with, but it's very important to manage. Why and how? Take my friend from New York, for example. He constantly has to deal with parallel parking every single day. He doesn't like it, but it's necessary. He is now an expert at parallel parking. So let's say those cones right there, like I was mentioning, you have 2 cars, but there's enough room where you can probably park your car in. Go in front. You want to make sure you're directly in front of the other car, which let's just pretend it's those 2 cones right there. And what you want to do, go in reverse. You want to check your blind spots, and then you want to start moving back. Turn your wheel all the way as much as you can, and then you just want to start going. Make sure you're checking your mirrors as well. Oh, okay, we messed up. But yes, once you reach that halfway point between the door and the back left of that other car, you want to start turning the wheel slowly, or you want to put it back to center, and then when it reaches with your mirror and the rear left of the car, you want to start slowly turning it back. I feel like we're going to hit the cone. If not, we probably already did. Oh my goodness, we're right near hitting the cone. Then you can start turning the wheel all the way, and then once you want to make sure you're also not hitting you're not hitting the bump, and you also want to check your mirror, look behind you for extra measures. Once you're feeling pretty good about how you park, put on a parking brake, and you're good to get out of the car. If you're trying to parallel park when you're on a hill, that's a bit different, because let's say you're parking uphill, you want to also turn your wheel so that they're to the left, and then establish a parking brake. So then the tires in the front can hit the bump, and that would just lock the car in place. So that's not, let's say if anything happens to the car's not just going all the way down that hill, then it hits something or kills somebody. If you're going downhill, you want your wheels to be all the way to the right. Yeah. Well, I think I already mentioned that in the hill. I probably didn't, but just in case. What else? I need to show you guys what to do. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going backwards. I guess we could just go backwards for a bit because that's about like the end of the track. Ah, yes, signaling. So what you have is your left and then your right. Now, speed limit in highways or freeways is generally about, what, say, 100 kilometers, 70 miles per hour United States. I'm just trying to keep it as speed limit as possible. Let's say you need to merge lanes or you want to make a turn somewhere. What you want to do is you have your turn signals, which is typically on the left or the right side. You'll have like your little stick. He can't do them in animation, so I guess we'll just display it for us. Let's say you're trying to merge it to the right, or no, left lane. Let's say you're trying to merge it to the left lane. Turn the headlight on, check your mirror. Both mirrors on your left and on the above you. When you see there's no cars that are coming in, you want to merge in and then turn off the headlight. Same story if you want to turn right. Make sure you check your mirror sets above you. And you're right. Turn on the headlights. Then you're going to turn right and then just go. What people tend to do when it's like the first few months driving, or if they're like amateurs or they're learning, is that they tend to slow down when they're making a turn. You do not want to do that because then you're going to disrupt the flow of the traffic, and then someone could just rear end you, and then you have an accident on your record. Try to keep your momentum. Try to stay within that speed you're merging in. Otherwise, it doesn't look good on you. You look like an idiot. I need a place where I can... Oh, actually, that was probably back there. Alright, so let's say you want to make a turn. Alright. Maybe right here is a better example. Yep, right here is probably a better example. Let's say you want to turn left or right. You come across a stop sign or you come across the lights. You see that no cars are coming left or right, so... And that's your turning point, that cone right there. We'll just use that as an example. If you're going to turn left or right, so we're going to turn right, for example. Turn on headlights, check both ways, no one's coming. You want to go, you want your car to be at the halfway point, so that the middle is where that corner should be when you're turning. And then you want to turn that wheel, and then bam, that's how you turn. You go within the speed limit, you're fine. If you are turning left, same story here. Nope. Okay, well, if you're turning left, same story here. You check both ways. You go, make that turn, and you just go. That's pretty much the turning directly to the lane on the right. Let's say you also need to make a left turn, but the lane is kind of tricky because you either have a car that's like coming on your left lane as well, or it's not that far before you have to make the next turn to the left. That's okay, you're allowed to do that, but just make sure right after you made your right turn. So let's say I'm going to turn right. Let's do that over here. If I'm going to turn right and I want to hit that post right there, we make our turn, then we signal, then you quickly switch to left and then merge onto that left side, and you make your turn. Because otherwise, if it's illegal to turn right, but then switching lanes, you gotta signal every single time, no matter if you're doing like a lane change or you're turning or whatever. Don't just directly, just right away as you're making a turn, you switch to the to another lane, because that disrupts the flow of traffic and you're not paying attention to who's coming on in the lane that you're trying to go in, and they could rear end you, they could hit you, and then bam, you're dead. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. Oh, I've been training out for like 20 minutes now. Let's see. What else? Well, yeah, I guess speed limit's about... It never started taking time, has it? Well, no, it kind of has. It's just that I haven't really done anything with it. Anyways, I don't know if there's anything else I need to teach you guys. Only just to flex off how fast I can go. Oh, no, and I'm dead. Don't drive recklessly. And don't drink and drive. Oh crap, wrong button. I need to make my left turns. Yeah, just maintain speed limit if you're... speed limits vary. It could be like... US, it's like what? We have 15, 10, sometimes 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, it varies. It goes by fives. I don't know how to really convert that kilometers unless it's also the same feature where there's a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so on. I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't have anything else to really show or teach y'all. That's about it. Anyways, any questions, guys? Have you guys learned enough about how to drive so-and-so? I guess I'll probably just park here for now. Just park the car. Good evening, mate. How you doing, officer? Ah! No, yeah, it took me away from him. Park over here right next to that guy. Good morning, mate. Any questions? Probably give you also time to just process through all that. Any questions? I don't really necessarily need to teach you guys how to use the box, the radio, sometimes clock features, how to use a cup holder, how to use the AC. Oh, yeah, that. While y'all thinking of a question, if it's nighttime, definitely turn on those lights. You essentially just want it to like first mode, the second mode is basically saying like high beam or highlights. That's only if you really need to use it for whatever reason, or if depending on the weather condition is when you really use that. Yeah, you just flick that knob over there, and then mine's got that cool little feature where it just like pops up and then does that. I don't think it really shows, well, because I chose daytime. Oh, wait, no, there we go. Kind of see it, not really. I can probably... While y'all still think of a question, I could probably pull up the rain one and then show all the difference in that. So I'm gonna put on the rain one. In racing, you have specialized tire for it. You have racing intermediate or racing wets, depending on how much rain there is. But in standard cars, your tire is already meant for all weather, snow, rain, so we don't really need to worry about that. I guess we can mess around with this for a little bit. Just put sports hard. Or actually, you know what, we can probably race shop. I could maybe just buy a Superior Point. We'll just buy the whole set. There's nothing wrong with that. Car settings. We'll just do comfort soft, because why not? Just really depends. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Now, the difference in racing in good weather, sunny and everything, and then racing in the rain, you're so limited, and you have to be much more careful. You see that monitor over there? It's basically detecting how much water is gaining on your tires before it does what they call aquaplaning. Now, aquaplaning is when there's too much water on the surface and there's too much that's gaining on your tires. It essentially just makes your car lose control, and you're just a passenger in what the car acts like a boat on its own, sailing wherever it wants to go. And that's very dangerous, because once you lose control of your car, it's very hard to try to get back into it. Although there is a way to kind of like stop it. I don't know if this specific one will do a really good job at that. How much rain are we getting? Okay, we should be getting even worse rain coming up in a bit. So I guess we're safe now. We can just go ahead and teach y'all how to really come across those situations when it comes to rain and such. Yeah, you see how my car is a bit more... You see how it's not like so stable or still, and it's just messing around with... It's trying to go in the flow of the water. You want to keep the car as still as possible, even when you're turning. You want to keep under control as much as possible. So, see that puddle right there, or that puddle over there? Those are the kind of puddles you want to avoid. Although it's fun to really run into them so that you get a show off of people and just get them wet, it's not fun. So, yeah, I guess we just go around, drive a little bit, see what we can do with the rain. Oh, yeah, there we go. Obviously, in real life, you won't have like an indicator. You just kind of have to figure out on your own. Just drive as safe as possible. It's essentially what I'm trying to get at. Alright, we're going to do something that's called an aquaplaning test. which is essentially a good test for our cars to indicate how well can he go on the brake when it comes to racing the wets. Don't do that with the transmission. But what you're essentially doing with it is that it tests your ability of how well can a car handle when it's under the pressure of rain. How much can it brake, and how safe can you brake when you're coming on the rain. So I'm going to do that test again so I can show. I showed you guys that demonstration. I just gotta make sure I, teach you guys step by step behind it. Brake, 3, 2, 1. Can't go into pits like that. Alright, so 2, 3, 4. If you ever come across aquaplaning, your car's starting to lose control, depending on what speed you're on, whether you're going fast or slow, just make sure you're keeping the car still as much as possible. Because if you just brake on its own, then your car, you're increasing your chances the car's going to lose control on its own, and then you want to make sure you put in the car in control. Hold the steering wheel, grip it as tight as possible. Because otherwise, if you don't, or if you come across braking point late, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're gonna hit the wall. Is essentially what's gonna happen. Yeah. I should probably do it with trash control system off, just for a better example. Yep, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Well, that's essentially where I was getting at. That's fine, we can probably fix those damages. So we're gonna do the aquaplaning test again. And not good. Oh yeah, that's another thing I want to mention. Depending on your traction control system, it can be really good or it can be really bad. You know, because you don't also want to just like slam on the accelerator and hope your car goes fast in a rain. No, think of it like snow or mud. The tires, or if you're trying to drive in the sand, your tires are just rolling and rolling because there's no friction. If you're trying to drive your car on ice, there's no friction. Same with rain. All that water is intervening with the sticky friction on the ground, which essentially why rubber tires work well on the ground. You want to just tap very gently. You don't want to just like. Let me just do that puddle right there. So slam the accelerator. It's not spinning because I have good traction. Otherwise, if I did it, then yeah. Do that. Slam on the accelerator. Yeah, don't do that. You just want to be very gentle when it comes to accelerating. Be very, very light on it. Let the car work. Let the car build up the speed on its own. Be patient with it, and then you can go ahead with the driving. If you're trying to slow down, don't slam on the brakes either. So for example, right here, if you just slam on the brakes and then try to turn, that's what aquaplaning is. See how I couldn't turn the car well? When I was coming on the braking, that's what happens. Tires can't turn because it's skidding with the water, because your speed's too fast, and the braking's way too late. Well, let's say you're coming across braking on the straights and you're going to hit a wall or something. You try, but the tires are just, it's not enough, there's not enough grip. Racing in rain especially, you're losing a lot of grip with your tires, so you really have to work with that. Okay, and the other thing is too is that when it's raining, depending on how much rain is falling, it reduces your visibility, which is why, you know, my car, I think just did. Yeah, when I started this environment, lights go on in the zone. Have your lights on when the rain comes in. Notice how gentle I am taking care of this car, despite the demonstration of just like crashing it. Now, we're going to do another braking test, a late braking one, just to show you guys the effect of what happens. Oh no, we missed the braking point. Slow down, brake the car. Oh no, we're not braking quick enough. We're spinning a lot. Why is that? Oh no, the rain. Boing. It doesn't give me a chance to like try to go out of that mile, but it's fine. Be very patient. Be gentle. Here's another reckless demonstration. Oh, looks like I gotta make a turn. Slam on the brakes and try a turn. Why is my car turning? Oh no, it's going straight. I think that's pretty much the gist of it when you're driving in the rain. The difference in trying to race with tires that have grooves on it and with racing tires or flat tires is that, okay, let's say I put on the racing tires. Let's go racing soft and I try to drive with them. Water can't get in, and because it's all flat, it's less likely to catch any grip. See how I'm already losing control with the car because there's no water flow. There's no flow when water can go in, under the tires, and out. So it's essentially just aquaplaning all the time. And you have to be very careful with it. Yeah, see how out of control I am. Oh, yeah. Oh, we hit the car! Even with the traction so high, yeah, it's... You really don't want to use them in the rain. These kinds of tires. Though it does a really good job when it comes to grip or turning in high speeds or just turning in general. Depending on the type of tire, but they don't work well in the rain at all. So you have to be very, very gentle with it. Be very safe in the public roads. Okay, and I messed up already, or we did something wrong. I just want to go down that tunnel really quick, so we just skip the rain for a little bit. Notice how I have to be very careful coming into the dry part. This would be a perfect example of that aquaplaning test, especially on the flats. Although, most likely you're probably still going to crash the car, but you'd rather that you're safely come out of the car alive. Here we go. Brake, be very careful, gentle on it. We're hitting the wall. Boop. There we go. Aquaplaning time. Whee! Keep the car as still as possible when you're under braking as well. in the wet rain, especially going very fast. Oh no, it's not. There you go. Oh, that's the wrong way. It's a good example of parallel parking. Go right here. Or not parallel parking. Parking on a hill. Turn the wheel to the left. Well, turn the wheel first and then decide to parking brake. We probably weren't close enough, that's why. Just trying to. There we go. Neat. Okay, I think that's about it. Yeah. Any questions about how to drive in my best of ability? Again, unless you don't have a license, I prefer you learn from an official instructor. Not for me. If you already know how to drive, great. You don't need my advice then. Any questions y'all may have before we start our weekly missions? What time is that? I think we could. I wonder if I spend too much time. No, I think I should be fine to complete the weekly missions in time. Well, I think we're fine. Yes, any questions, guys? Alright then, let's see if we can go ahead and complete our weekly missions, which is the other thing we're going to do in this live stream. So we need a Jimmy. We got our Jimmy. What tires are we on? Racing softs. Got all the upgrades on it, so we can go ahead and begin the weekly missions in the Jimny Cup. We're going to Grand Valley South. Oh boy, this track. Last time I did this, I think I was getting hit left and right. Alright. Fix my positioning. There we go. For educational purposes, you guys can also learn a little bit more of how I drive as I race. Sliding around way too much. What are you on? Comfort tires? Sport? Those look like comfort. That's why you're sliding around a lot. Oh, oh, yeah, no, you're braking erratically, especially with those tires. I'm on racing softs. Sorry, I don't think I'm gonna make it far. Franco Colapinto What are you looking at, Spanish driver? Get out of my way. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, I guess these cars just suck in general at turning, unless everyone's on comfort or sport tires. I can tell because of the amount of grooves that you guys got. Just gonna overtake y'all on the upper pass. Don't do something you'll regret. Ah, Kevin De Bruyne. Thank you. F. Zimmerman. Oh, terrible. Terrible downshift. Hey. Hello, Ayman. Just gonna... Didn't have enough room. Yay! Its braking points are so weird. I get that the car itself is not meant for racing, but I'm doing fine on it. But that would put me out of the race. Get out! We can, let's go for a fast lap. We could have definitely gone faster had it been for that Spina. Or I guess that, like, collision there. Let's try to go for a fast lap. Let's pull a fast one. Oh boy, 7 seconds. I wonder what happened that gave us that 7 seconds in the last lap. Let's go. We definitely pulled a fast lap, but how fast were we? A 130. Wow. 130. Not bad, not bad. Could have gone to 130.5. That's okay. Yeah, obviously we were gonna get that clean race. Oh, okay. I mean, technically we... Oh, no, we didn't complete track. Oh, no, it was just a credit. I'm like 0.1 away from that. Or maybe under, actually. Wow. Alright. Well, we're definitely going to surpass it in the next race. Alright, what do we have in the next one? We got the... Oh, yeah, what are we? Just credits. I'm not getting 1 million? Oh, wait, no. Alright, alright. 3/4 of a million. That's that's good. Schwartz World League. He's gonna want me to go with the German car. Whatever's under 700. Kinda wanna try that fella. Oh. I don't know, I think it was this one we've been racing with, no? Oh. But I'm not gonna degrade it down to a sport. I think I raced with this fellow for the 911. No, because then you don't have any like upgrades either. If I try to throw in upgrades at you now, then you'd be definitely way over SLR McLaren. Have I ever raced with this fellow before? No, because you're on sports. I think what I did in the past was I just downgraded all my other ones down to that 700 level. So definitely would have been what? Wait a minute, hang on a minute. I think I have raced with no. Wow, none of my cards eligible. Okay, I think what I'm just gonna do with you is that I'm just gonna take you. Just gonna kill your performance by 3 points, by 3%. So now we can technically race. We're going to high speed ring. Would have been nice to have my softs there, but that's fine. I am for certain I have driven in that track before. Yeah, we got some miles on it, 67. Oh, we're going backwards. Okay. I can't tell what's the point of shifting. I see you got the active rear wing for your downforce, specifically with aerodynamics. But that won't be enough. With me, I overtook you, and I'm going to do it again to Greedy. God, I can have the 6th gear with this fella. Oh! We got it! No, we did it. Alright, we can pull it fast up to the next one. I still pull up the best time with that. Not again, not again, not again. I don't know why it tells us too. I can still. I think it's in a 3rd gear. Well, that killed our fast lap attempt for lap 3. Maybe I should just hold it till I overtake all the cars. Oh, yeah. Was I there? Got one more to catch up. And we got one more left to do so. Can we maybe try to go for a fast lap? Whoa! What happened? That was weird. I'm still alive. I really don't know what happened there. But we still got a fast lap, so... We definitely pulled off that fast lap in the last lap. So what do we get exactly? We got a... What? We didn't pull a fast lap in this one? So I guess it's going to be that one. 1:15.714. I feel like we messed up in that last sector. That definitely ruined our chance at that. Because we were about coming in a half a second. But it's fine. It's whatever. We still got a clean race for it. That's pretty nice. Now we got the 4-star roulette ticket. Alright. We got this test way about now. It's the Vision GT. And then we gotta go to Formula. Super Formula. You know, Vision car, it's like 850 or less. Easily, I'm gonna go for that fella. So I don't trust all the other road cars. This is a good racing one I'll go and do. It's a grade 3, but it should do the job. So we're gonna mess around with that fella. So I think everyone else is gonna be on the road cars. Yeah, it looks like the road car, so I have the racing one. Meant for this kind of track, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Hi Max, I can feel you. Max, you're gonna be my stick shift. Alright. There we go. Oh, okay, and we messed up already. But that's okay, that's why we are provided with this. Or not. What position do we come from? We come from 6. Oh, we were dead last anyways. Okay. Off to a great start. We're already getting hit. That was a heavy bump too. That wasn't a light one. She turns in on me, man. Hey, come on, man. Don't play aggressive. You Infinity VGT? Yeah, get bumped. Y'all ain't gonna play safe with me. I ain't gonna play safe with y'all either. What's GT gonna do? Kick me out of the race? This ain't the FIA. Even I don't like the FIA. Oh wait, no. Sorry, Alpine. Even though you suck in F1. This should be fun. Catch you on slipstream. So I got 3 more laps, not including this one. 4 more laps. 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 4 more laps trying to catch up with 8 cars. 7 now. We got this. We're in a grade 3 car. We might not be the fastest, but we are definitely most aerodynamic. And because we're racing on a road car, we have more benefits and advantage that way. I hit that. I'm sorry. Oh, well, there it goes. Okay, so I might have made a mistake, but that's okay. That's not going to happen in the next stop. Hello, Honda. Get out! Get it! So that way I can make you get out of my position again. Chase for 5th now? I see him. Track limit. Don't do that. Alright, we're not that far away from them. We'll definitely catch up onto the straights. If not, at least some of them. At least that car, maybe. Wait a minute, why do I have racing hards? Or, I guess I kind of know. I don't know if switching the tires would have gotten us anywhere near mediums. Let alone softs! I don't think I touched you. Oh, but I did give you... It was kind of a little bump, but I guess enough to like push them up into 4th. You want a bump too? Sorry. Ain't gonna give you one. Oops. It's just the way it is, man. I gotta win the race, you know? Even if it means sacrificing your positions. Twice! Yeah. Hey! I felt that. You're putting dents on me car, not like I've ever done that myself. Insurance claim. Hello, cockroach. Move out of the way, cockroach, or I'll squash you. We are Americans. I'm a quicker man. Levi. We need the points. Look at what the aerodynamics and the slipstream has done for us. We are 1.3 seconds faster. We can definitely catch up to the next 2 spots. for the next 2 laps. Dang it! Yeah, we were slower. Oh, and we hit that sausage curb way too hard. .9 faster. We're doing good. Oh yeah, if you notice while I'm on manual, notice how with most racing cars you get a D-pad in these super hyper cars. Competitive one's meant for racing, especially this futuristic one. The norm now is the D-pads. They're getting out with the old and in with the new, essentially is what it is. Give me a you ruined my fast lap, bro. Screw you! No! I ain't letting you get through. I don't even care about a fast lap anymore. I just want to get him. And I'm right there. I'm right on his tail. Come on. Come on. Her braking sucks. Got him. Clear. Right before we cross the track limit. Whoa, we finished first. Man, y'all are playing so aggressive. Like, the description of the track said we're supposed to take care of our supercars, not whatever that was. My goodness. See, I finished the race in 9:11, and y'all went way more than that. You know, Strauss got the fastest lap. How did he get it? Anybody driving a Porsche 911 by chance? No. I guess the only Porsche we really had was, you know, Strauss, and he's got it. Got a 149.538. We definitely didn't get a clean race. Everyone was bumping in. Everyone was bumping against each other. Just got 2 more races complete, then after that it should be fine. Just signing out for the day. We got our Super Formula, the Honda. This is a Honda. 3-6. We're starting dead last. 10 laps. I think Corey XB. Remembering distance. Rivals. Well, I guess any. We'll see what the weather says, and then we'll determine tires. But assuming it's all dry, I'll just go for medium. Box for another pair of mediums, and then go with it. Doesn't look like it's gonna be rain then. No rain. We're fine. Yep, I think I'll stick with that strategy then. Mediums and mediums. Fuel save. We don't even need to do fuel save. We just go all out. What a double overtake. J1 Hong Kong. What? That's his flag. His flag says from Hong Kong. Battling with someone from Japan. Now it's my battle against Miyazono. No! Hey, come on, mate. He knew that wasn't right. Then again, I don't think I had the clearance yet either, so it's very difficult. I had no choice. I had to come in. Because if we no longer go forget that exists, you're no longer a racing driver. You're no longer a racing driver. I would forget that exists. Wise words of Ayrton Senna. We got 2 oranges battling down at each other. It's probably the McLarens. Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris, which I heavily believe Oscar Piastri will win the championship in what, his 2nd season, I think? Not 3rd. Oh, it's just El Bonelli and V Gallo. They're battling out each other. Bonelli's gonna try to make a move to go for the overtake side by side with Gallo. 3 wide, and I overtake the 2 Mercedes. They weren't even expecting that. Alright, Nostrosa, you're next. I won that race when we had the supercars. I'll take you on here now. Oh, that was a good VGT. You did put me through a good battle. Let's see what you got here. Oh! Ay! Really putting my reaction time to the limit, huh? Double overtake again. go! It was that last corner, definitely killed it. Oh, Sugarhorn is really putting up a fight against me. This battle for P8. 3 position overtake, 2 for now. We can maybe go for 3rd one here against Igor Fraga. I have your card. Thank you. Alright, we got Suzuki, the car company man himself. Not really, it's just in your name. But the company is also in Japan. What are you doing, bro? It's the same story, just different driver. Who's sniffing me? Hello, Max. Hello, Max. I feel you. I feel your pain. Or more like you feel my pain. You know what I'm going through. Damn it, Suzuki! There. A little bit wide there. So we can catch him to the top 3, we're fine. I see one. Probably from them. I see 3 and 2. They're just making a turn. Whoa, where's 1 at? Oh, no. We're fine. Misjudgment. Oh, okay, they're just battling it out. Looks like a nice battle over there. I'll watch that. Did you hit the wall? Kawakami, did you hit the wall? Alright, looking at podium. Let's go for the win. They're gonna battle out with each other so much that I'm just gonna come in for the overtake. That tire did not go off track limits, and I'm fine technically. Also, why did Kawakami get so distant from the from those two? Was it because of that crash, or was he doing something else that just kind of put him a distance away? Either way, it's my shot. It's my turn. It's my chance. It's Bois and Blazon. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. They would have just closed me up. And I crashed again real good. Just let her play out. Let her play out. Let her play out. Especially because I can't really do anything in those turns. I'm not going to take that risk again. They'll stay close the outside. 3 wide battle. I take first. Clear. So now they're just going to fight each other for second. Thank you very much. Now I'm off track limits. Whoa! Wah! E! Something has been a good race. I would have been out laps ago, but it's been a good race so far. Tires are looking good so far. We've definitely been pushing them as fast as we could. .268. I think I'm happy with that. Under 154, but we got 153.7. I think I'm still happy with that regardless. Dang it! We lost some of that time. Oh no, we pressed on the accelerator. Oh, we still made it without hitting the wall. But we probably lost that time for sure. We definitely lost that time for sure. Yep. Times 3 that. It's over 1.2. At first I got it fast by 0.4. Third of that before we lost. .6, so we're just adding 0.4 every sector. .2, come on. Let's keep that up. No! Ah! We pushed way too hard. It's been a while since I last drove the Formula car. So it's taking me a while to get used to it again. So what we got, like 1,000 miles on it? Yeah. Okay, I got an idea. I think I know how we can still pull a fast slap. We can't get softs anymore, so that's a shame. We'll just have to work with these medium ones. I probably could have boxed it in. Oh wait, no. Someone was coming behind. Was there someone coming behind? Oh yeah. It's hard to tell. I can't see. Oh, and we got a penalty. Great. Well. Yeah, we're not doing so well. What a Formula 1 car? Or not Formula 1 car, it's a Super Formula car. An open wheel Formula car, but dang it. Yes! How much quicker do we go? I remember we were at 159 something. I don't know if we were like 156 maybe. 152! Whoa! Am I the only one that did the 19 model? Everyone else did 23. Everyone else did 23. I did the 19. They say that yesterday's fastest, today's slowest. That might not be true after all. To an extent, yes. Alright, we got one more to deal with now. It's going to be... What time is it? 8:30. Skyline GTR. Yeah, I think we can work with that fella. We got racing softs on that. I think we also did upgrades to this one. Have we not done upgrades to you? We just never bought the tires for you. Let's change that. You're going to get your racing tires. Go on the softs. Sure, definitely a quicker car. We're going to put you that high-speed ring. Sash for those tires, you're going to have no problem. 10 laps, no problem. How many cars? Oh no, 6 laps. 6 laps of 10 cars, no problem. We got this. And why are you the only odd one out? Ozawa, what car do you have? The 400R. And everyone's in either an R34, 32 GTRs. All the Skylines, and then there's... Or I guess... Oh, 400R. Oh. I am the only American. It's nice. It's time to show American freedom to these Japanese drivers. 54 miles on that. Not bad. Now this is the way. Tires don't really work over here. Alright, there's just a handling on this. Chat, clip that. I want to take a look at lap 4 again in that corner specifically. You may be drifting, but at least I'm overtaking. Don't do something you'll regret. Give me the space. Come on, come on. Boom. Yeah, we had to kill that optimal time. It's that purple one that got in our way. We got it. No, we don't. We messed up. Oh, don't hit me. We got it. Oh! And he's so fine. What? Even after that hard hit, he's so okay. I would have been dead. Focus. 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 Gotta focus, focus, focus. Alexa, play the top by Ken Blast. We on the Eurobeat mode. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 ba da dun 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 ba da bum 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 ba da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 bum ba 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 da ba 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 ba. The 400R could not handle the GTR, but I go with 3 wide and overtake them all. Oh, I guess I could have gone in the 6th gear. Chat, clip that as well. Draft! We failed it. I see you, I see you, I see you. I have to let him go. If they overtake, I have to let him go. Or not, I still... I thought they were gonna come in quicker. Final lap, I'm on top of the world, and I will never rest for a second again. One last time, I have beaten the mountain, descended that. Yeah, they all said I best give it up. What a fool to believe their lies. Now they've fallen, I'm at the top. Are you ready now to die? Yeah, yeah. I came up from the bottom and into the top. For the first time I feel alive. I can fly like an eagle, strike like a hawk. Do you think you can survive? Yeah, yeah, I'm the top. One more time. Fires reaching to the night. Crash and burn is what you're gonna do. Asphalt's fight. They all said I best give it up. What a fool to believe their lies. Now they've fallen, I'm at the top. Are you ready now to die? I came up from the bottom into the top. For the first time I feel alive. Alright, we're done. We're done. Weekly challenges complete. We got first. Wait, okay, chat. I said to clip. What laps again? In what turns? Chad, I know it's gonna clip something. But I really want to look at that again. I believe it was lap 3. Actually, no, it was like somewhere around here. That is something really cool. It was around here, no? Something like that. Oh, yeah, that was... I want to look at that again. Because I thought I was going to lose control and I had to drift that. To go from low to high. When I overtook that fellow. Here it comes again. Oops. And what happened here? Something went wrong over here. I don't even know what I did that made me lose control of spin. Or no, yeah, here it was. I was losing control. You know what I did? I think I know what happened. I know what I should have done. Right there, I definitely had a lot of room just see if I could straighten it out, even if I had to go on that inside on the left side. But because I turned the wheel again on the right, even by a slight bit, that's what definitely spun me away, hit the wall. I ain't crashing. I thought I had enough room. Bam! And he's still okay. Like, how? Just wanna take a look at that without having that little pop up there. Crash. Boom. Terrible angle. Do that again. I'll definitely show it. Oh! Good job for that angle. Like for being literally right there. That was this one. Bam! Looked like a grenade exploded. Wow. Realistically, that would have been very bad. I was also doing some... I think double overtook him over here. Because I went very wide. It was like around here, yeah. Going inside the tunnel. Because he tries to push me off. Two, three, four. Ooh, did I actually touch him? Did I actually touch him? Oh, wow, I have a lot of damage at that point. So I remember taking that fella. Now he did have to go wide. That was contact. I didn't even know that I had made contact with them. That's why I felt like I was going to lose control again. Because I made contact. Wow. Huh. Towards the end of that lap. Oh, yep. Right here is also where I thought I had it, but lost it. about it. Really the highlights I wanted to take a look at. Look at that. Wow. Alright, I think we're done here for the day. Just gonna go ahead and redeem my stuffs. I will redeem. What do I redeem first? Me money. Then 750,000. 24 million. And now, what do I get for my 4-star roulette gift? Either something really good or something really bad. Give me the car or give me... No! No! I was really hoping for the car. You give me a part that I don't even have. I don't even have that car, yeah. Part for a car that I don't even have. You said it was a Ford Shelby, right? Or the engine. I have 4 of them. Huh. A Genesis G70. Genesis G70. Where are my Genesis G70? Alright, so you say I can put one in you. Well, let's install it. Yay, because I definitely didn't touch that car at all. Anyways, let's go back and put up... Oh, what was that car I raced in? The R34 GTR. It's a nice car. It's a good car. I really like it, and it's really good to drift with. Promise I'm not a good drifter. Which I probably still need to practice on. I want to see if there's anything new in the market in both used and the Legends cars. Nothing really interesting, to be honest. Is that the car from the Amazing World of Gumball? Well, no, because I think their car, I mean, obviously it was yellow, but they also had that like wooden stripe in the middle of it. Imagine when I find the family car from Gumball. Ooh. Ooh. You tell me I could collect the family right away? Same with the two Nismos. I'm guessing the difference is just the color, right? Really, yeah. Between you two, I don't really see much. Well, I guess the height, really. And the weight. But the major part's just the same, really. It's Jaguar. I could maybe buy that Jaguar. It's Corvette. What do I got? 4.412. Could maybe. Let's say I do the Corvette. That puts me at maybe $1.5 grand. But this is gonna cost you like $2 grand. That's a problem. By 1.5, well, I meant like 150 grand. I only need 200 Maybe not now. I was just doing some mental meth. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it. I'm gonna call it a night here, and looking at the comments of my stream, huge, big shout out to Zandy, who has been our top commenter all stream actually. Hey Zandy, how you doing? You got 175 XP, so definitely well deserved to be in the top of that list. You got the #1 crown there, and you just earned yourself another 25 for your 200. You got another 25. Your 225 XP. XP farming. Hi. If there's one message I'd probably pin, I like this one right here. I'm gonna pin that. The cats. Can I pin another message? Oh no, I can only, it will replace it. There you go. Yeah, that'll do it for tonight's stream. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, if you guys enjoy the stream and the content that I upload, whether it's gaming live streams, reaction videos, or just some other random vlogs that I do, let your family and friends know about me. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Otherwise, this will apply to everyone. Like, comment, share with all your families and friends. Let them know I exist. And this is the content I pull up. And I will see you all my next stream next week. Yeah, I don't have any more streaming planned for at least the weekend. I definitely won't be streaming on the weekend. I have a very busy month for August. So yeah. I can definitely stream for most days. I'm not sure about Thursday, is a bit questionable. It just really depends. But most definitely I'll see you guys next week. In terms of streaming, whether it's another test drive or my own film or some racers or whatever other games that you guys want to see. Yeah, that's about it. I won't waste too much more of you guys' time. Thank you all, and I'll see y'all next time. See ya.